You guys, it is grand opening day, Fat and Weird. I am gonna try vlogging some of today's event. I have to socialize quite a bit, so who knows how much I will get, but it is such a big day and we're getting ready. Ashley did all these balloons and it's gonna be like a giant garland. We have stuff outside and I'm just really excited. It's gonna be a great day. I can't even explain to you how thankful we all are that all these people are showing up, but it's about to be showtime, and I'm so excited to meet all of Team Cookie. Yay! We are at 5 o'clock almost. There's still a line outside, but everybody seems to be happy, and they're getting all their goodies, which is great. I've met so many amazing people. Borderline crying with some of them. It's a great experience. I can't even explain how I'm feeling, but it's great, and we're still going. Okay, we just ended the grand opening. It was a solid, like, 4 hours of just people coming in and smiles and cookies, and I'm ending. Oh my gosh, look, Jess is doing it too.
What? Vlogception. This is sick.
But we are ending the day with some edible cookie dough. I got Brad cookie dough, big booty dough with sprinkles and a lot of chocolate. And it's yummy. But thank you guys for watching. Keep watching, because there's a special something at the end, so don't turn out just yet. But hope you guys liked the grand opening. Okay guys, so if you continued watching, we are now at the Fat and Weird Experience Q&A part of the video. I asked you guys on my Instagram to ask me questions about how my experience has been with Fat and Weird. I've been with them for like 2 years next month, I think. I started in 2019, so yeah, 2 years next month I have been with this company, and I'm just gonna go through and I'm gonna answer some of your questions, let you know how it's been, and that's it, and then that'll be the end of this video. Okay, so some of you guys asked, what is the story behind me coming to Fat and Weird? I have answered this before in my Goodbye Texas videos, in my 1 year in Florida video, but I'll answer it again. I met Brad and Aubrey in 2019. They were in Houston for summer shredding. They had a Fat and Weird cookie booth. I've never heard of Fat and Weird or Brad and Aubrey until I met them that weekend in June of 2019. And so I basically volunteered to help with the booth because it was really busy. They didn't have a lot of people. And I was like, you know what? Like, I want to meet people. I want to go see summer shredding. I'm going to help out at this booth. So I helped out with them all weekend. I got to talk with Brad and Aubrey. I got to work out with Aubrey, which was awesome. Even back when I met Brad, he was talking about his like dreams and aspirations for Fat and Weird, and one of them was having a storefront one day. So I think that's pretty cool that he had a goal in mind for this company like 2 years ago, and it's coming into fruition. I thought that was pretty neat. But I worked the booth, and then a couple weeks later, Brad and Aubrey offered me different job opportunities here in Florida, and I said, what the heck? Let's move to Florida. Been here for 2 years ever since. If you want the more detailed version, you should definitely go watch the Goodbye Texas video that I posted a couple years ago before moving. That's where you'll get a more detailed response. What is my job title? My job title, I don't even think there's an actual long enough title for all the things that I do. I wear a bunch of different hats for Fat and Weird. When I first started out, I did customer service emails, I helped print labels, I helped with packing, shipping, I went in the kitchen and helped roll dough, count cookies, assisted in like the baking process a little bit. I did a lot of things, and I've helped Aubrey with the social media side of Fat and Weird too. So that's what I started off with, was just doing a little bit of everything. Now I'm mainly on social media for Instagram, so I help plan and write up captions for Fat and Weird posts, and I'm in charge of finding new influencers for Fat and Weird, so who to send cookies to every week. And I also run all of shipping, which is now 4 days a week. I have to print labels, help pack cookies, make sure everything's done right, make sure they get picked up and taken away. So that's kind of my main responsibilities as of this point, is just social media side, a little bit of customer service, and shipping day, which is a lot. How many cookies do I eat each week? Wow. When I first got here, I'm not even kidding, I had maybe a cookie every day to every other day. Living in the house of the owners of Fat and Weird, we constantly had cookies being brought home, whether it was for testing or to ship out or just leftover cookies, and I would just heat them up and eat them without even a second thought. So when I first got here, it was all the time. Now it's, if there's any cookies left on a plate, you can guarantee everybody in the house will walk by, cut a piece off, and eat it as they go about their day. So I think I went from a cookie a day to like a cookie a week, maybe. Sometimes, you know, it's not that I'm tired of eating them, it's just we also stopped bringing the extras home because Aubrey was not a fan of it. And so we don't really have the cookies for me to snack on. But if they were here, I'd probably be eating like 1 to 2 cookies a week, maybe. What is my all-time favorite cookie? You guys, we've had so many cookies. My first cookie that I ever tried was the Pudge, and it was back whenever the Pudge had the Reese's Pieces on the top of the cookie, which we don't do anymore. And that was my first cookie experience. And it is every chocolate peanut butter lover's heaven. It's amazing. It's like the perfect peanut butter cookie with a Reese's in it, and Reese's is one of my favorite candies, so that was my like nostalgic favorite cookie, just because it makes me think of when I started with Fat and Weird, when I met Brad and Aubrey, and so I just love the cookie for that. And then there's Wake and Bacon, which is a maple bacon cookie. Not a lot of people like that. I freaking love it. Breakfast in Bed, which is another like mapley blueberry breakfast kind of cookie. I love that one. Chunky Dunk is a good one. Double D is a good one. Mama Jean's granola pie. I could honestly just sit here and list cookies for forever. They're all freaking amazing, and not all of them are around all the time. And it's not just for like the customers who want to buy them, but it's for me too. When we don't make them, I don't get them. So I also feel like deprived when I really want like a specific flavor that we haven't had in forever. But yeah, I love all of them. They're all great. What's something that I thought was difficult that I've learned how to manage now? Time management, responsibilities, and prioritizing, shipping in general. Like if you guys followed my Instagram, you would know the amount of stress I carry on myself whenever shipping was just on Thursdays. It was nuts, and it was taking a huge toll on my mental health, to be honest. But I think that's something that I've learned how to manage, is just knowing when something has to be done today and when something can be put off. Making sure that, you know, things are done right, they're done efficiently, they're done in order. Like just being able to master different areas of like what goes into a shipping day is probably one of the things that I thought was the most challenging, that now I think I've mastered almost. You know, I mean, your cookies get to you every week, so I must be doing something right. How long do I plan on being with Fat and Weird? Shoot, as long as Brad and Aubrey will have me, honestly. I mean, it's a really fun job. You know, I never thought I would be working for a cookie company. I don't think anybody pictures themselves doing that unless they're like a baker or love cookies or something, but never thought I would be here. But it's just, you know, being a part of something that I believe full-heartedly in and watching it grow in different aspects, like it makes me feel inspired. And I don't really want to miss out on anything. I don't want to miss out on the second storefront of Fat and Weird, or I don't want to miss out on expanding, or the new cookie flavors we come up with. Like everything to me is very exciting, even in the most like stressful and anxious times. Just the job in general just makes me feel like kind of fulfilled, you know? But I mean, I'll just be around however long I want to be around, I guess. If I could create my dream cookie, what would it be? I don't even know. I mean, the Aubrey Dokie is pretty lit. That's a good cookie. I don't even know if I could create anything better than that, and that's like one of my up there favorite cookies. Gosh, I don't know. I'm like a chocolate fan, a bacon fan. Like I love salty sweet type things, so maybe like a dark chocolate like cookie with like maple bacon mixed in, and then maybe like, I don't know, like an ooey chocolate core, but like a milk chocolate core, so you have like tart, dark, smooth, milky chocolate, and then like a hint of salty bacon. People might think it's gross. It's really not. Chocolate and bacon are a solid combination, but maybe that. But then I also love like powdered donuts, which is why the Abridoki is so good. I don't even know. Comment below what you would create that Fat and Weird hasn't done yet, or maybe your favorite cookie from Fat and Weird. Comment down below, because we're always looking for inspiration and different flavor ideas. So put them down there and I'll share them with the team, and who knows, your cookie could be selected to be a new creation. So comment. Biggest mess I've made. I've never made a big mess in the kitchen. I think everybody in the kitchen at some point has dropped a pan of cookies that we had to remake, spilt like ingredients of some sort, especially in the old kitchen we used to be in. It was so small. Accidents were kind of normal. But I think the biggest like mess up I've made ever was I double printed shipping labels one time. And when I say double printed, I mean like hundreds of labels I double printed. So I had to go through and find their duplicates and throw one away to make sure we didn't double send everything, because we bake our cookies to order. So if I doubled up the labels, that's a whole extra amount of cookies that we wouldn't have, that we wouldn't be able to give out. So that was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Probably one of the worst mistakes I've ever made, because I was just like, what the heck is going on? And then another mistake I did was I forgot to activate a certain like shipping setting on labels, and it was for a little over like 800 orders. And so I had to cancel all 800 orders, which whenever you cancel an order, it tells the customer your order was canceled. So I had to cancel like all 800, recreate them, and email everybody their new tracking and shipping information. That was the longest 2 days of my life. But yeah, mistakes like that. You know, those are the kind of mess ups I had in the past, but nothing, I haven't wasted a cookie, I don't think. I maybe dropped one or two that we had to throw away, but you know, that's it. What are Brad and Aubrey like as bosses? I will say they do a really good job of like separating when to be a boss and when to be my friend. Because sometimes it can be really hard to work with people you're so close with, and it can be really challenging to work with your friends, but they both do a really good job of just like keeping me in check, making sure I fulfill the responsibilities I have, while also like not bringing that boss role to like our home life, if that makes sense. I think they're some of the best bosses I've ever had, and it could be just because I have like a deep respect for the both of them outside of just being my friends. Like I think they're great business owners and mentors, but I also look up to them a lot. So I don't know, working with them it's fun. I'm not gonna say like we're all like rainbow cheery all day every day. I think all of us experience some sort of stress and anxiety, and we bounce it off of each other, and there are some really tough days and some really like moments, but overall working with them has been really amazing, and I've learned so much from the both of them. So it's been great. I like them both, you know. Okay, there's two more questions, and I wanted to save them for last because I really, really like them. One of them is, what is my favorite part of the job for Fat and Weird? And my favorite part, I think, hey, you're snoring.
Huh?
You're snoring.
Come on. Don't whack me.
My favorite part of the job is I'm torn between eating all the cookies, because who doesn't like to eat a lot of cookies, to being able to work with like some really close friends, and I work with my fiance, so that's really cool. The people I've gotten to meet through Fat and Weird has been amazing. So shoot, my favorite part, I guess eating cookies and working with people that I enjoy being around. That's a nice perk. And then the last question was, what am I most excited for with the storefront being around? I'm not going to be working in the storefront much from what I've heard, but I am so excited to like meet people who have supported Fat and Weird, or who have never even heard of Fat and Weird before, and getting to experience that like first cookie bite, or, you know, just interactions like that, I think goes such a long way with me. Like seeing people happy and smiling and like enjoying something that I can say I was a part of, like really makes me feel like all full and like joyful inside. So with the storefront, I'm just excited to see people like light up when they walk in, be like, oh my gosh, I smell fresh cookies, and they get their fresh cookies and then they just like enjoy them and share them together. And I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Fat and Weird to be a part of fun memories that other people get to make. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite parts that I'm gonna love about having a storefront now. Okay, those were all of the questions you guys asked me. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment down below. And also a fun treat for you guys. If you've watched this entire video, I'm gonna do a Fat and Weird giveaway. I will do 2 Baker's Choice 3-pack orders for you guys. And the way to enter is to comment your favorite Fat and Weird cookie below, and I will select winners on my Instagram page, so make sure you're following on my Instagram. And yeah, that'll be it. So here's your little perk for watching this whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you loved the grand opening part. I hope you loved the questions. I hope I answered one of your questions. And don't forget to enter the giveaway. Comment your favorite cookie down below and I'll select my winners probably next week. Keep an eye out on my Instagram. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.